Okay, hello everybody. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my live stream on YouTube, which is something I don't do very often at all. In fact, I haven't done it for a long time, a live stream. And today, it's something just a little bit different. What's the time here? We're getting close to 9 p.m. on, what day is it today? Monday. It's Monday here in New Zealand, and I thought I'm going to play a bit of golf. Just something a little bit different. I'll upload this onto the channel, so at some stage, those of you that aren't watching this live will be able to check it out. But we're going to play a bit of action PC golf, and we are going to replay the final round of that unbelievably legendary tournament of 1986, where Jack Nicklaus, the legend himself, came from, as you can see on the leaderboard on the left-hand side, there is -2 starting the round, 2 under par, and ended up winning by 1 stroke, shot a 6 under on the back 9, and we are going to take control of Jack Nicklaus in action PC golf, and we're going to see whether we can recreate that absolutely sensational round. So now, don't hold your breath is what I would say. First thing, let's just set expectations quite low. But this game here, by the way, for those of you that haven't played action PC golf, don't expect amazing 3D graphics. That's not what this game is about. This is about try to recreate sort of realistic stats. It's a top-down view. It's sort of photorealistic scenery, top-down view is what we're going to be doing here. And I'll talk about how this game works sort of as we go along. But I really enjoy this game. It's very simple in a way. It's quite complex, actually, so I shouldn't say that. What I mean by simple is it's very simple graphics and presentation and stuff like that. But the way that you can replay games of rounds of the past, tournaments of the past, you can replay entire seasons, you can do all that sort of stuff, and it is actually a really cool program. So we're going to get in and we're going to see whether we can come from 4 shots behind here and take out the Masters in 1986. I'm just going to test the chat out right here. Let's throw a test on there just to make sure I've got my settings right, because the reality is I haven't been using this program. I haven't used YouTube to stream for quite a long time. There we go. It's come up, so that's good. I'm happy with that. So everything seems to be set up, ready to go. So if you are watching, welcome. I see we've got a few viewers on, which is, I'm very surprised. I thought I'd be playing this by myself, by the way. But if you are watching right now, go ahead, smash that like button. And make sure you throw some comments in there as we go around. It could be, like I'm going to say, I'm going to set expectations pretty low here, because I'm not accomplished in this game whatsoever. And I'm having a few brewskis as we do this. We're in lockdown at the moment. It's obviously been a pretty interesting time in the world, but in lockdown, having a couple of beers, playing some golf. So hopefully you enjoy this. Final round, 1986 Masters. Let's get into it. So I'll sort of talk through it as we go here. I'm not an expert on this game, so what we do is we go ahead and play our round, and we're paired with, not paired, but we're in the group with Corey Paven and Bob Tway and NZ Cypher 819, the exact person that I didn't expect to be on the stream. Mate, how you doing? Here we are, playing a bit of golf. I know that's right up your alley. So, anyway, there's a whole lot of info down here. The key thing you need to know is that the stats here are driven. Here we go. Hold on, let's get on here properly, Mace. So, as you can see here, up that I've just brought up, this little table that I've just brought up here, it shows how each golfer is rated in each category. So you can see distance, driving accuracy, all the different things that make up a golfer. And essentially, those particular stats are going to drive whether how successful the shot is you're about to play. So if you're terrible at putting, you're not going to make many putts. If you're terrible at driving accuracy, even if you hit all the numbers correctly, you know, there's still that chance that you're not going to hit the fairway because you're terrible with your driving accuracy. So hopefully that makes sense. But essentially what you do right here, as you can see down the bottom here, my driver, carry of 254, so I get my little pointer here, 214 to the front edge of the bunker, 238 here. We've got a bit of a wind here, just 5 to 7 miles per hour. So I can probably aim right there and comfortably get over. And that's my landing spot that I'm aiming for, 254. It will still carry no matter where I aim. Even if I aim way back here at 195, it's going to continue on that line. Now, when you hit off the tee, there's no worries about lies or anything like that. You've got a perfect lie, so you don't have to worry about slopes, but slopes will come into it later on. Long time listener, first time caller. Yes, mate, I know you are. You missed my voice. Yes, I know you do, mate. Better have a beer. I'm getting dehydrated right here, and beer is exactly what you need when you're dehydrated. Okay, so we're 137. So as you can see down here, the carry of the 9 iron is 137. So if we did that, that would be right there. Or right there would be 137. A slight wind into us, slightly coming off the left-hand side. So what we could do is, what we really want to do is, we don't want to go too far, else we'll be off the back end of the green. But at 137, I actually think that's going to work pretty well for us with that slight headwind. It's a little bit of a dangerous shot right here, so let's hit our swing. I'm just going to go for it. It's probably a bit big, is it? It is, and look at that. The little arrows there show you what's going on. As you can see, as you zoom in on the graphics right here, the fidelity of the graphics do reduce quite significantly. It's good to see Cypher on here. I was watching some of your videos the other day, actually, from about 10 years ago. Not those sort of videos either. So down here you can see we've got some slope going on, and that will come into effect a little bit later on too, particularly when you are hitting some longer irons. But what you do here, I haven't quite sussed this out. Actually, I'm going to do a flop shot because I don't want to pitch it short on here and it roll back down. So we're going to pitch it there. It shows you where it lands and then where it's likely to roll. So if you hit it absolutely perfect, and there's a bit of RNG in the background here, which is a random number generator. So essentially this is based off like a tabletop dice game where you roll dice, and depending on the dice that you get will determine your shot. So there's a bit of randomness in here is what I'm trying to say. So we'll swing away here. We'll put a flop shot in, and we've hit it pretty well actually. So it's a nice shot. It gives you a close up of the green, and looking good. And just continue on right there. So what you can do here is you're uphill, so you can be a little bit more aggressive, slightly left to right. So you can either lag it. So if you're a long way away, lag works really well. Aggressive if you really want to, you need to go for a birdie or something like that, or just a standard putt. That's what I can go for right here. And I get the putt in the hole. We get a par on the first, and it says here pause the tournament. So I should press continue, because the reason I want to pause the tournament is because then every time it's going to come back to here and show you the leaderboard. As you can see, all three players went ahead and parred, and then the next set of the next group are coming, starting the first hole right behind us there. Anyway, so that's how it works. It's pretty easy. So here we are on number 2. It's a par 5, 555 yards. We can carry it 264. The wind coming on the right, so if we aim about there, we've just got to be careful. Aim it there, and that's looking real nice. And we hit the short stuff. Run, run, run down the hill. Okay. That's a nice shot by Jack Nicklaus. It's still going. Look at that. Come on. Okay. So what you can do also is you can right click on here. You can say show conditions, which I should actually do. Over the right hand side, it's popped up. So we can see the temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit, wind 6 miles per hour, elevation 240, firmness 7.5, so relatively firm conditions. Green speed 12.5, so it's scooting along. Rough length is 0. So as we can see over the left-hand side here, it's a downhill shot. So if you hit a downhill shot, the ball's going to roll a lot more. And it's above feet, so it's going to go from right to left a little bit, 1.8. It's not really an acute lie, but it's enough just to make it a little bit tricky. Now if we look at the green here, we've got a slope, and I don't know what happens here. So you can see those boxes copying or reproducing there, and you get this sort of sliding effect. But anyway, ignore that. So we're going to be conservative here. We're not getting the bunker. We've got a right to left wind, and it's a long way out. How far? We can 245 is our carry. So right there, it's going to push it right to left, and I'm going to actually go a little bit aggressive, go to the right hand side of the green. It's going to go, so the wind's going to push it that way, the slope's going to push it that way, but the good news is if we can just hit this slope here, it's going to pull it back towards the flag. So I'm not going to explain every hole this in depth, by the way. I'm just giving you a feel for the game early on, but there we go. And there's a bit of an RNG, as I say, so we get up. Oh, we get away with it. Oh, but it's way too big. And there you go, see the firm conditions pushed it right over the back of the green. But we've got a, I mean, for most people that would be a little bit of a difficult chip, but for Jack Nicklaus, we're going to go for the flop shot again. Yeah, I quite like that. Get it up in the air, pitch on the green, let the slope do the work. Nice. And we're not too far away. It rolled a bit more than I expected actually. So uphill, slightly right to left. And there it is! Jack Nicklaus on the board. With the birdie, we're up into 10th. 10th equal with Corey Pavin, the gritty little Bruin. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. As you can see, as we play, it updates the leaderboard. So very, very cool. A lot of stats. If you're into stats, this game is all about stats. Okay, where am I? Okay, this is a tricky left-hand position right here, pin position. So driver 247. How far is this hole? 360. So I want to leave it probably 100 out. So I want to hit it about 260. Now I like this. Actually, let's get to a 3 wood. 228, yeah. Let's try to play a little bit conservative here. Go for the wide part of the fairway. Try to think like Jack Nicklaus, the absolute course master. Absolute tactician. And there we go, we're on the fairway. We'll continue on. Like I said, look, these graphics aren't going to blow you away. Some courses are much better than others, by the way. Some are actually really, really quite cool looking. But the whole thing is about being able to recreate games of the past. Okay, Nicklaus, here we go. So a little bit, it's going to go right to left a little bit. And it's going to hold up against that wind, but I'm going to shoot it straight at the pin. 116 to carry, very narrow part of the green. What did we say? 117. Sandwich is too short, so we can just... 114 seems about right. It's a little bit... Oh, we're stuck between clubs here. Where would 120 go? I think that's cool. Hopefully it won't go too far. Like I say, you got a bit of randomness worked in here. Get up! It does. That's nice. Good course management right there. If I don't say so myself. Okay. Left to right. Let's just putt this up. See what happens. It's got a chance, you know. Oh. Whew, snuck in the side there, and we get the par. We're 1 under par. Through 3. Let's have a look what's going on above us here. Mark McCumber's 1 under for the day. Sandy Lyle, that's a name from the past, even par. Gary Koch is 2 over. Shot a double on the first. And the leader, Greg Norman, yet to tee off. All right. Okay, short little par 3 right here. No, it's not short at all. A long par 3 here. We really want to be pitching it about pin high. The green is soft. Even just past the pin? No. Yeah, the reason I say past the pin is we're into a headwind here. What are we, 195 to carry 201? 193 seems good. Let's just go with it. The only problem is this little false front here. Got to get over it. Oh, we find the bunker. We find the bunker. And as you can see, down here shows where the randomness comes in. So essentially what you rolled on the dice. So we didn't quite hit it in the direction we wanted. 2.3 degrees left. And obviously the darker red means the worse you performed in that area. Contact was 101.6%, so you hit it a little bit harder than you wanted to, which is actually okay for this shot. And then the lie effect is nothing because we're hitting it off the tee. Okay. So you sort of just... Yeah. So as long as we pitch it on the green here, it's good. Got to hit it clean. Get up. It does. Roll. Keep going. Okay. Solid. So once again, down the bottom here, missed 3.8 degree right. Contact was 77.8. So you get a feel for uphill straight. We can actually just putt this straight in, hopefully. We do. Then we take the par. Looks like we're following in his footsteps because I think he shot a 7 under par from memory. I'll have to look it up. I think he shot a 7 under par on the first 9 and then 6 under... Sorry, 7 under par overall, 1 under par on the back. No. Let's start that again. 1 under par on the front, 6 under par on the back. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Anyway, we're 3 shots off the lead. A lot of the players are yet to tee off. Now, these guys won't necessarily mirror what actually happened in the tournament. It's, once again, all those random generators happen in the background. So the end results could be absolutely and completely different. As we head into the par 4 fifth. A good size fairway right here. Let's just bang it straight down the middle if we can. And we do. Love it. That's in a good posse right there. Okay. We're in the approach. Tway's looking nice right there. Okay, so we're 100 and... Oh, they're saying that he got an eagle on number 2 by Tway. That's a little bit delayed, isn't it? Because he's playing with us. It was 3 holes ago. Okay, 163 this carries. We don't want that club. Too big. We really want to, with that tailwind, we want to pitch it about here, I think. Or land it about here at 150. 8 iron. Perfect. Let's give that a whirl. Have I overhit it, have I? Spin, spin, spin. Oh, the green's just a little bit firm to be doing that sort of stuff. Okay, there's a little bit of a lesson for us. Okay, continue on. Okay. Oh, come on, get up over that. There we go. Give it a chance. Oh, big chance here, boys. No, it's underneath the hole. The crowd love it. Let's just put that in. Tap in for another par. Okay. Pretty happy with this. Nick Price, he's teed off. He's 1 under par after the first hole. He's joined the lead with Greg Norman, who's yet to tee off. So very soon, all groups will be on the course. We'll be able to monitor what's going on. Okay, that is a difficult pin position. We do have this backstop to rely on, though. Okay, 181. Really. Gee, this is tough. Maybe 172 is how far I want it to carry. 169, where would that give me? It's not really enough, is it? 181. 177, where would that go? Wow, we are... Well, one option is we can go hit a high ball here and go 176. Yeah, let's go that. Let's see what happens. Oh no, we've sliced it big time. But the advantage, obviously, with hitting a high ball, it means lands a bit softer, doesn't roll as much. Welcome to everybody who's just joined the channel, by the way. Don't be afraid to say hello. Bit of golf here. Couple of beers, a bit of golf. Loving it. Yeah, we missed that 4.4 degrees right down there. Okay, this is a situation here where this is looking pretty solid. So he's saying to go right. Good flop. Good lob. We could pitch it. Yeah, I think pitching is away. Give it a whirl. I don't think I've hit it well enough there, boys. I think it's going to be way short. Honestly, this green's got a lot of slope, which it does in this area. We're not even going to get a close-up. Everything worked well there, apparently, but slightly downhill right to left. Oh, come on. Come on. How good's your putting? Ah! We're going to drop a shot here. It's not what we're looking for. Let's put that back in. And we get the bogey. And suddenly, we're back to even. Back down to 10th eagle. Nick Price, he's on a tear. He's 2 under par after 2. Leading by 1 at 7 under par. Tom Watson, 1 under par, moves himself up into a share of 3rd. Donnie Hammond not going so well, 2 over par, and Corey Pavin 1 under par. He's playing with us. So some moves happening there. And Greg Norman just about to tee off. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we are on 7,360. It's a bit short of this hole. I really don't want to... I really want to be... Yeah. That's good. I don't want to be too close to the hole here, or else you don't get the opportunity to spin the ball. So we'll lay it up a little bit shorter, and we'll see what happens. Okay, the good news here is we've got this downhill area right here that's going to feed it back to the pin, so we can pretty much aim at the pin. Really want to pitch it at 6. See, it's a 6 to 8 mile, pretty much a... We really want it. 88 is where we want it to be. Carry is an 87. This is perfect. Not quite perfect, but good enough, hopefully. Just got to get it up. Come on, big bounce, big bounce. Oh, yes, it does too. Ah, but we get the spin. We get the spin. We hit it well. Slightly uphill, slightly left to right. Let's go aggressive right here. Going for the birdie. Okay. Wasn't a bad attempt. And we take the par. What's happening up there? Oh, Nick Price has dropped a shot. He's back to 1 under par. Bernard Lang has picked up a shot. He is 1 under par. It's all happening at the top of the leaderboard. Man. Alright, what are we doing here? I was too busy looking at the thing here. What are we? 249. Man, they haven't got big stats, have they? I'm going to push it way over to the left here, anticipating the wind. The crowd love it. Gives me an opportunity to open another beer, which is always good. Which is not going to help me throughout the round, let's be honest. Let's hit this other shot. That was nice. See, pretty much all greens there. Okay, how far away are we? It's going to 210 with our 3-wood. We're going to get nowhere near it, so we might as well just smash it straight down there. Sounded good off the deck. I'll throw that bottle cap over there. Okay, a little bit of a headwind here, so let's try to pitch it. So he's saying, oh, hold on, 77, where would that give me? 77 would be there. I don't think the wind's strong enough to make that work. 73 is just past the pin. Let's go with that. The only problem is, oh, I think I overhit it. I have. Surely this is going to show a big overhit. And contact 93, yeah. When I was aiming for 85, it did it 93. From what I understand is that if you reduce the percentages down so you're not hitting a full 100% shot, it makes it harder to hit the numbers you're looking for. Which sort of makes sense. We're going to flop this. There we go, boom, perfect. This is looking great. What a shot. Beautiful. Jack Nicklaus, short game. Get in there, boy. Okay. We'll continue on, and let's just putt that. Hopefully we can. Oh, we do get it in the edge there. Okay, now let's look at the leaderboard. Sevi Ballesteros 1 under par. His joint leaders with both Bernard Langer and Greg Norman. Sevi looking good. R.I.P. the big man. All right. Here we are on hole number 9, it looks like, and it is indeed. 245, carries 268, so let's just try to bang it straight down the middle. And that's nice. Oh, that's a big drive by the Golden Bear. Perfect position. The 9th green is it's a difficult green, the 9th. It has to be said. 3 tiers, easily able to muck this up and end up way down here, so you really gotta hit this second shot well. 13 0.5 degree below feet. Okay, it's going to push it big time to the right. The wind's helping it to the right slightly. And the tailwind. So really, 111 is the number. So this doesn't work for us. 100, no. 108, where would that be? 108's there. Would the tailwind get it enough? I don't think it will. I'd rather be slightly... Where's 114? There. Whoa. It's a downhill lie too, so it's going to carry a bit more. So I was going to roll a bit more. So I'm going to take the risk and go short. Ah, that's way short though. Look at that. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. On the second tier, first tier I should say, way below the hole. Good thing about this game I've noticed is lag works really well. So if you lag putt it up, generally gets pretty close. Beautiful. We love it. We definitely take a par on... There we go. We definitely take a par on the 9th. Okay. Really got to make things happen here, boys. Sevi Ballesteros, -2. Greg Norman, -1. All right. Okay. 274 carry here. Let's just aim for the middle of the fairway. We seem to be pretty accurate. So straight down the middle. Should get a real nice roll here. There is a risk of getting a little bit too close to the pin. But we're happy to get over that. Green, green, green. Okay. A little bit of left to right here. But the wind's going to offset that. So I think we want to be landing at about 184 would be good. 187, where's that getting me to? There, right on the pin. Hold on, maybe 180, hold on, 100. Hit it high, 181. Okay, that works for me. That looks a little bit left to me. And it is. Jack would not be happy with that. Excuse me. Mark McCumber. Number 9. Okay. Continue here, boys. Okay, we're uphill. We've got to flop here because we've got to carry it in the air most of the way. This is great. This is awesome. Beautiful. The crowd appreciates it. Next putt. And we'll take it. Okay, so Sevi still in the lead after 4 holes. Excuse me, everybody. Okay, we'll continue on. We've really got to get things shaking here. We are 5 shots behind. We've really got to get things moving. There we go, 264. Is this, what hole are we here, 11? Ah, yes, 11. With the pond there to the left-hand side. It's another great tee shot, though. We've been very, very accurate off the tee. We just haven't been able to hunt that pin too much. Okay, I want to be pitching at about here, 161. Perfect. This is good. I like this. Should, come on, roll it. Oh man, that really stopped, didn't it? I forgot the greens were a little bit soft, but we didn't quite hit the green. We got a polite clap there. Come on, keep going. Keep going. It's not so bad. Let's just put that in. Beautiful. All right. So what's happening here? Okay, so Sevi. Oh, look, Tom Kite making a move. He's up to 3 under par. Greg Norman now 1 under par after 5. He's leading with Tom Kite. Sevi dropped back to 1 under. Some big names up there in the top of the leaderboard, that's for sure. Some big names. All right, where are we here? Hole 12, par 3. Okay, yeah, this is a tricky little bugger, isn't it? Really want to be big. Everyone pitch it about 162 seems good. 165. If I hit it high though, where is it? 160. Yeah, I like 160 actually. No, that's looking terrible. Ah! Oh, it's a tragedy. It's an absolute tragedy. And could that have completely scuppered our opportunity? Time will tell. It's going to put a big dent in our charge. Not that we really had a charge, but it's going to put a big dent in our potential to win this. Let's just putt this down here. This could be amazing. Oh, what a putt! What a putt! We keep things alive, but really we've got a huge job here to do. Let's continue on. Okay, Race Creek right down here. Number 13. 253. Yeah, let's hit it right to the corner here, boys. Oh, we're in the trees. Oh, we got a nice little bounce out though. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Nice. We will take it. And we are. Oh my gosh. Okay. Really want to aim. We want to be aiming for here. Was this 222? How far can we hit this? 212. 209. Where would 212 be? 212's there. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that. It's a bit, but it's gonna push it. We've got to risk it all though, don't we, team? We've got to risk it all. Let's aim in here because we have got a massive... It's going to pull it left big time. Let's try to overhit it. 223, where's that going? Okay. This is make or break. Big hit. Let's do it. It's looking good. It's looking great. Oh, yes, we make the... Is it on the green? No, it's going to just roll off, but I'm very happy with that. We give ourselves a chance. We had to go for it. Okay. That's looking solid. Let's see how much this green's going to help us out. Come on, roll it out, mate. Roll it out. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay. Chance of a bird right here, team. And we take it. We take it. Get back to even par. And just 4 shots off the lead now. Oh, someone's done something amazing. Looks like Norman's back in front. 242 carry, that's good for me. It's a pretty shortish par 4 here. Certainly short in the scheme of modern golf, that's for sure. These guys will be hitting in something really short. Okay, we've got a nail in here. Tailwind 6 to 8. You want to land at 144. 145, 147, where's that going to land? There. No, I want to hit it high. 143. Where's 143 going to go? I think it's fine with that tailwind. Come on. Give us the numbers. Get up! Get up! It does! You beauty! You beauty! Oh, what a shot! Could this be the run? After putting it in the water in 12, we're making a run at it. And there it is! It's a bird, everybody. Back-to-back birdies. And suddenly, Jack Nicklaus up into 7th eagle just... Oh, well, Greg Norman's now 7 under par. But yes, we have got a major opportunity right here. We've pretty much got a birdie every hole, but still, absolutely sensational. Okay, 15. It's a cheeky little hole, this one. This is being it. Got so much fairway here. What are we doing over there, mate? Seriously. Those mounds look dangerous. AF. Come on. Okay. Okay, here we go. Continue on. How's our... Oh, I've got a terrible lie. Look at that. It's going to go right to left big time. We want to be landing here about 2... We can't make it. Oh, yes, we can. 237. Once again, we've just got to go for it, everybody. We have to go for it. Big swing. Nicklaus hits it. It's over the water, which is key. It's looking solid. Hit the upslope. Nah, it didn't ease up enough, though. That was the problem right there. Didn't ease up enough. And we're rolling away down there. It's going to be a flop shot coming back. We've got to clear this and try to just clear this hill. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's okay. Not amazing at all. Oh, this is a birdie putt, though. I forgot. Okay, we're just slightly downhill. We just got to go for it. Come on, mate. He doesn't get it. And Jack slipping away now. Not looking good for us. 4 shots off the lead. Greg Norman maintains the lead. Okay, 17, the famous 17 on the last day with that pin tucked down the back left-hand corner there. The wind pushing it to the right. So we can pretty much aim at the pin. 177, looking to carry it all the way with that 180. We will 180 give us there. But with the wind, maybe there. Okay, guys. We need our numbers to come in. Come in, numbers! It's looking good. Get up. Come on, do your thing, Hill. Do your thing. Oh, the crowd think it's unbelievable. I don't think it's as good as what they think. But it's still pretty solid. Slightly uphill, slightly right to left. Come on. Come on, Jack. Can you do it? Can you get the crowd roaring? Chance. Big chance. Ah! He doesn't, and I fear that that is probably... Our chances totally gone right now. And yes, look, Tom Kite gets up to 8 under par. Oh, okay, let's carry on though. Let's see what we can do. All right. Let's give this a good nudge. Past that tree. Ooh, it does. Okay, continue on here. 17th. This is a tricky little hole. We really got it. 97. We want to carry it. 102, 88, 97. Perfect. Oh, this is good. Oh, I thought it was better than that. Is it going to screw back? It doesn't. Not to the level that I wanted it to. Tom Kite made an eagle. Leads by 1. Tom Kite, get in there, boy. Slightly downhill. We're just going to putt it. I'm not going to get aggressive here. And we don't quite get it there. Okay. So we take the par. We've been a bit of a par machine today. Tom Kite, 4 under par on the day. Whew. Some good golf right there, boys. Okay, final hole. Jack Nicklaus hasn't been able to repeat his exploits in 1986 thus far. But it's been a pretty solid round nonetheless at 3 under par. You can't complain. I mean, oh, Mace, you're in the bunker here. You are, you idiot. It's not where you want to be. Just going to pull it to the right. 143. Okay, so this is the range right here. That's where I want to be. This could be okay. Come on, just grab the slope. It does. And we are back onto the right level at least. It's not a bad approach. I mean, you'd take that if you got a one-shot lead going into the last hole. You'd take that for sure. Okay. Let's put it up, boys. Chance. Oh, what a way to finish! Absolutely sensational. 4 under par. I mean, really. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's see who wins this thing. What we're going to do, by the way, is I'm going to replay this round again. Like, replay this scenario and see whether we can do better. So, I think we play hole. So, 15. Play hole 16. I think that's how you do it. So, let's just do it hole by hole here. Greg Norman, Tom Kite. Even on 8 under par, but Greg's got quite a few holes up his sleeve. It's still tied. Oh, we've got Sevi Ballesteros comes in. He's in the same group over here as Greg Norman. 8 under par. Do we go into the 16th, the par 3? And Greg Norman birdies it. 9 under par. Next hole, 17th. What's going to happen? He still leads. Could Greg Norman, for the first time, win the Masters? He could never do it. Here we go. Going to the last hole. Can Greg Norman hold that one-shot lead? Here we go. He does! Greg Norman. Greg Norman wins. Greg Norman wins. 9 under par. 1986 Masters. Greg Norman overcomes his demons, picks up his first green jacket, and who knows how that would have affected him in the future. Sevi Ballesteros and Tom Kite tied for second on 8 under par. Bernard Lang gets fourth with Nick Price, 7 under par. Tom Watson, I should say, 6 under par. Then Corey Pavin and Jack Nicklaus, and that's who we were playing as, is 4 under par. We shot a 70. Sorry. So I must have been 2 under par 70. For some reason I thought I was 4 under par, so I must have been smoking something real good there. But the round of the day, in the top 10 goes to Tom Kite at 68. 4 under par, but another couple of nice rounds there by Sevi Ballesteros, 3 under par, and Greg Norman, 3 under par too. So that's not bad. Okay, so how do I go here? How do I... do I go hole stats? Oh, that actually you can just... This shows you where... Look, this shows you where everybody landed. That's pretty cool, eh? It's so detailed, this game, I tell you. So we'll finish the scenario. Now, I don't know if this is going to come up right here. It does. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so there we go. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a very, very short break. And then when I come back in just probably 1 minute, quick toilet break, I'm going to come back and we're going to replay the 1986 Masters with Jack Nicklaus to see whether we can get across the line. Like I said, don't expect too much, but I'm actually pretty happy with that particular round. So we'll catch you in just a couple of minutes, everybody. Okay, I am back, everybody. How you doing? A quick break there. Okay, we're going to do it again. Can we, this time, get Jack Nicklaus across the line? Don't hold your breath. I keep saying that, but what we do is we're going to 1986 Masters right here. We're going here and we say set Jack Nicklaus to human control. So what you can actually do is you can actually go ahead and you could select whatever golfer you wanted and you could play the whole lot. You could play every single golfer for the entire round if you wanted to. Or you could just watch the round if you wanted to see what happens. So there's heaps of options right here. Okay, so let's get into it. Take two. Can we get Jack Nicklaus across the line to win the 1986 Masters and repeat history? We went miles off. I was actually relatively happy with how we went in that first attempt. So let's have a look here. So we've got, okay, everything's the same. All right. Okay, how far is he hitting here? 254 carry, so let's just get right up in there. We've got a headwind. And we avoid the bunker, so it's a great start right there. Get in there, boy. All right. If you are watching, everybody, thank you. Don't forget to smash that like button. It'd be most appreciated. And if you're new, subscribe. It's something a little bit different for the channel. 139. Okay, we really want to carry out about 140 if we can. Because if we go 137's pin high with a headwind. So how about we hit a high 8 iron. 139. I think that's good. Let's go. It's looking good. Oh, yes. That's how you do it. Okay, I'm starting to get this now. Beautiful. Didn't quite get it either. Downhill right to left. Let's just putt that. Let's see what happens. Come on, get in. Slip in. Oh, it doesn't. It burns the edge. And we miss our opportunity to go one under par in the first round. The first hole, I should say. Okay. So in our first playthrough, Greg Norman managed to capture the title and get his first green jacket. Imagine how that would have changed his life. Okay, we're 264. I think we go for the right edge here. With a view that if the wind grabs it, it should just skim the left hand. Yeah, no, it's straight in the bunker, you know. Wow. Misjudgment right there. But, continue on. What are we doing here? We couldn't get that far anyway, so 5 wood is going what? 205. Okay, let's just bang it down there. Boom. Boom. Bang it down as far as we can. Nice. I didn't really want to go that far left, but we will take it. It gives us a nice angle into the pin. And let's continue on. Big miss there. See all the red there? Okay, 100. Okay, we really want to land at about 60 if we can. Just over 60. 65. It's going to land right there. It's really a crosswind, isn't it? Okay, what would it be? 60? Where would 60 get us? Yeah, it's a bit short, so let's go 65. Hope for the best. Looking good. Looking amazing. Oh, just keep running though. Okay, slightly uphill. We're going aggressive here, boys. Oh, we don't get it. We do not get it. Okay, it's a par. It's a good opportunity, that hole too, if you can hit it well. Not much happening on the leaderboard. We do have Corey Pavin, who's playing in our group. He is 1 under par. But nothing too startling there. Okay, 2 guys in the bunker. What are we, 247? Okay. Hope the wind helps us here. It looks like we're safe on the bunker, but we could have tree trouble. Keep it straight. It's fine. We get a nice bounce. Look at that. Rolls over there. You beauty. Come on, Jack. I've got a feeling we can't leave it to we can't leave it to relying on 6 under par on the back. We just don't want to do that. Okay, I'm thinking we just aim it straight at the pin, and we want to land it right on that one. Oh, 106 is nice. It's a little bit short into there. If we go high and then increase it, 123. Doesn't help us. 108. It's nice. Boom. Get up. Big bounce. Whew. It's not where we want to be, boys. A little bit short on that shot. Okay, here we go. Give it a whirl. It's looking pretty solid. Nice. Short game maestro. Okay, we're still within 4 apparently. Yep, 6 under par. The leaders are yet to tee off. Cool Coyote, welcome. Welcome to the stream, mate. I'm just doing something a bit random here. I'm just jumping into Action PC Golf. The graphics, just like I said at the very start of the stream, you missed it. The graphics are nothing amazing whatsoever. No 3D graphics or anything like that. It's top down, photorealistic, sort of taken from Google Maps, but it's a golf game, and it's about replaying golf tournaments of the past. And I'm playing the 1986 Masters, which was Jack Nicklaus's last major. So yeah, something a bit random, that's for sure. And we're getting into it. All right, here we go, boys. I'm liking this. It's good distance for us, but we've pulled it again. We're in the bunker. Hit it hard. No. Oh, this is going to be a terrible. It's good to have a Kiwi on, though. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I play a little bit of golf on here, but usually sports and simulation games, usually Flight Simulator or something like that. Explain. Okay. Where's the frickin' hole? Okay. Boom. 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 Oh, that is a dangerous shot right there, boys. This is going to have to be absolutely perfect. And it's not. It's terrible. Can we hole it? That was not good. Oh, it's a disaster hole for us early. Absolute disaster. We pulled the double bloody bogey. Just make some videos in Simpsons bowling and Sega. Ha! Nice. Oh, you play WGT? Oh, nice. So do I. Yeah. Oh, well, I haven't played it for a while, but yeah, I've played a lot of it. Jim Bob, welcome. Welcome. Nice to have you on board. Thanks for coming on and watching a bit of golf. It's not going to blow you away. I was hoping this is my second attempt to repeat Jack Nicklaus's feats of 1986. And this round here is not going good, everybody. But you never know. We're only on the 5th hole. Anything could happen. Simpsons bowling, see, outrun it. Now, that's some classic gaming right there. I love it. Outrun. Oh, Mace, what are you up to? Come on, Jack. Come on, mate. Oh, why are you saying 4? That's fine. It's on the bloody fairway. It's on the fairway. Okay. All right, time to make things happen here, boys. Okay, 163. That's way too big. 150. So if we're 150 here, about there, I think that's nice, actually. I think this could be... You got to rely on yourself hitting the numbers. Oh, get up, get up. Big bounce required here, boys. Get up. Yeah. It's not the best. Now that you're living here, well, welcome. Welcome to New Zealand. It's great to have you here. Even though it's locked down, but great to have you here. Is Jack the best, or is it up to you, the player? Jack's really good, but it's a combination. So if you look up here, these are his sort of ability stats. So distance 7.4, driving accuracy 7.1, blah blah blah. So you can see all the different stats here. So the people with the higher stats are going to more often hit better shots, if you know what I mean. But really, there's still like the way I'm playing at the moment. I've got a lot of the manual things set, so I'm setting distances, where I want the landing point to be, the club that I'm using, all that sort of stuff. So I've definitely got quite a big influence in it. And considering that I'm pretty average in this game, then that's obviously have an impact. And also, for example, here I could be aggressive, I could just lag it up there, I could just putt normally. So you do have an impact on the outcome. But this is sort of like a, so if you think Stratomatic Baseball, which is cards and dice, this is sort of the computer version of that. So there's quite a bit of RNG, so a bit of randomness in it, where where it's sort of dice are rolled in the background, if you like, and then it looks at their stats and then compares it and decides what the shot's going to be. So there is randomness, definitely, but the best golfers are going to get better outcomes more often than the lower golfers, if that makes sense. Although lower golfers can still do pretty well because they just get a good run of random numbers. I haven't probably explained it very well, but top golfers will probably do better more often, but the lower ranked golfers have a chance to look at this. Get in there, boys! Oh, man. You download now, get in there. Love it. Yeah. I love the reason I love this game, and I play quite a bit of cards and dice games in the back, like just in real life, is I love stats. And so this game here, like at the end of the round or during the round, you can look at all the different stats you want to. You can replay historic rounds of the past. You can play a whole season of the current, like the new version is just about to come out, which will have all last year's players, because it always has, you're always replaying the season before, if you know what I mean. And so, like you can replay an entire season. When you get it though, the courses aren't called what they're called right now. You've got to download mods. So this one's called like Magnolia or something like that. And you get mods which then rename it to Augusta, because there's of course licensing issues and all that sort of stuff. Okay, 181, that's too big. 169, where would that give me? That's right on the edge. But if we had a high 6 iron, where we're looking, 176? See, yeah, okay, let's go here. We're looking to use the backstop there if we can. It's looking solid. It's probably going to grab the backstop. Just a little bit of it will do. Right, now roll it back, come on! That's the shark. That's the shark choking this. Well, I just replayed the final round just before, and he won the bloody thing. Imagine in '86 if he had actually won it, how that would have affected his career. But no, he didn't choke. He does. He can. He will. Probably. Let's be honest. Jim Bob says, great to be here in the amazing country. Lockdown all over the world, mate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Now, it is a pretty cool place to be. Whereabouts he come from? There we go! Is that a bird? Yes, it is! It's a birdie! It's a 2! Get in there, boy! Okay, we make our way back to 1 under par. Heaps of holes left. Have faith. Don't put your house on it, though, but just have some faith. Yeah, Jim. Whereabouts are you from, Jim Bob? Yeah, I love this game. It's I really enjoy it. Like I say, graphics aren't anything amazing, but it's really cool, because I enjoy playing like out of the park baseball, Rugby League Manager, Football Manager. I don't play that much of that anymore because I'm terrible at it mainly. But all those sorts of games, I really enjoy it. So this is sort of a combination between a management and a Tiger Woods PlayStation game. It's sort of a hybrid, because it's not about hitting it's not about hand-eye coordination or anything like that, because you just tell him to swing and he just swings, and then the random number generator in the background gives you your thing. So if you can see here, so I missed it 1.7 to the left, and that's light green, which means it's pretty close to being good. And then contact's yellow, so it's sort of in between bad and good, so average. So 101.6%, so he hit it a little bit harder than he wanted to. I was aiming for 100. And then the lie effect, it was a flat lie off the tee, so that didn't have any impact. So these are the three things. You can either, it has some deviation left or right compared to where you aim it. It has some deviation in terms of the contact, so sometimes you just might not hit it very well. Don't get that flush contact, just like in real life. And then obviously you've got your lie effect. So lie effect off the tee is nothing, but as you can see over here, lie effect comes into play. It's below my feet, so I'm going to hit it left to right, because it's going to encourage a slice. And then a slight downhill lie, 1% down, 1 degree down, I keep saying percent, which means that obviously a downhill lie, you're getting a lower trajectory, which means the ball will roll a lot more once it hits the ground. So, which is a tough one here because you're surrounded by bunkers. You've got a tight pin. You know, you really want to land it probably right there at 84. And that's 87, 83. And the other thing is if you reduce the swing, so if you're hitting anything other than a full swing, just like in real life, you get much more variation because, you know, it's harder to do less than a full swing. Cape Town, South Africa. Okay, cool, nice, welcome. Good to have you here. Well, you'll be on a high after what happened last year if you're a rugby follower. Oh, you're 5 minutes from Paraparaumu. Oh, nice. I don't think I've played Paraparaumu. I've played Manor Park and a couple others around there, but not Paraparaumu. Obviously one of the famous courses in New Zealand. Let's see how we go here. Come on, get up, boys. No, that looks bunker. Get up! Ah, bugger. Yeah, that was always risky right there, to try to land it right on the edge. And as you can see here, missed 2 degrees left, so that didn't help. But contact was 87 point. I was aiming for a 95% contact and it did 87.4, so way low. So that's where the randomness comes in. Okay, this here I don't quite 100% get, but I just sort of aim it for the hole and just hope for the best. Go. Oh, yeah, WGT is all about hitting the ding, right? It's completely different to that. I mean, and I know, like, when I played WGT a lot, probably about 5 years ago. What am I doing here? Slightly uphill, slightly left, right. Bring it. Come on. Come on, this easy putt for you, Jack. Yes! Yeah, I played it a lot. I can't remember what I am. I don't think I'm a legend. It might be Tour Master. Could be legend. Can't remember. But, like, when for the first few years of WGT, it didn't have random variation, or whatever they call it. And so if you hit it on the ding, it would go exactly where you said it was going to go. You know, taking into account the wind and all that sort of stuff. But what they actually brought in was some randomness to the whole thing. And people got septic, I tell you, on the forums. They got septic. And the whole point was because the game got a lot easier. You just keep digging it. Although it uses flash, I think, from memory, which is about to go out of fashion big time. And it was always an issue. Trying to get your game to... How far can this thing hit? 210. It's good for me. Just trying to, you know, that was half the battle. Just trying to get the stutters out of it. If you get a smooth swing, you could ding it so many times and really dominate. But, yeah. A lot more thinking. Yeah, this is way more involved than WGT for sure. What are you saying here? Tiger Woods couldn't handle it when he played here. Parrot, yes, right. He didn't make the cut, did he? Did he make the cut? I can't remember. He didn't go well, I remember that. 81. No, we don't want to hit it 81. Although it's a pretty stiff win. If we go 81, how far is the pin? Pin 70. Okay, 81 could be good. Let's go for it, guys. Although we're going less than 100, which is just... Oh, this could be good. This could be real good. Spin. Yes! Oh, yes! Screws it back. Big chance right there, boys. We're shouting for the All Blacks. Believe one should support the team where you live. Okay. I love it. Good on you. Oh, Mace. How could... Oh, he got it! That looked terrible for a while. No problem, yeah. Yeah, I got too good, so they got rid of me. I bet Sabiku in match play the next day. They removed my account. Yeah. It's such a weird site there. It's... Oh, hold on. Something's going on here. There's big cheers. Why? Oh, you hold out from 17 yards. Well, that's hardly amazing. Anyway, we're back to even par, boys. Let's bang this. Where are we? Hole 9. Okay, really got to make things happen here. And the 9th hole is not really where it's going to happen. Yeah, WGT is a... yeah, it's definitely... I mean, it's weird. Essentially, it's a money-making model because they make you buy those better clubs as you get up the ranks. But I enjoyed it. Actually, I bloody enjoyed it. It's similar to this in terms of sort of like that top-down view. It's not really top-down, but the photorealistic view. I actually really enjoyed it in that respect. I played a lot of it. It was bloody enjoyable. But, yeah, in the end, it was just a bit grindy, I think. Carry 100. If we say 100 with there... No, it's not going to work for us, boys. We go 105 though. Oh yeah. Okay, this is dangerous right here on the 9th because, you know, the 3-tiered green. We're going to give it a nudge though because, oh, this looks good actually. This looks real good. Oh, yes! Okay, I'm fist pumping right now. Yeah. Come on, boys, come on. Yes! We get it, boys. We get it, and we are 1 under par, which matches what Jack was in the actual tournament back in 86. Shit, Greg Norman. 8 under par, caning it 2 under par after 3. Tom Watson 2 under par after 6. He's going pretty well. Who else is? No one else is really caning it. Okay, back 9. This is where Jack absolutely caught fire in 86. 6 under par. Can we emulate it? Okay, here's the 11th. 10th actually. 10th comes after 9, by the way, for those playing at home. Alright, bang it. It's looking good. One thing I've noticed playing with Jack on this game is he is real accurate off the tee. What are his stats? 7.1, yeah, so pretty good. I think it's out of 10. I'm pretty sure it's out of 10. That might not sound amazing, but he seems to hit the fairway a lot. Okay, big downhill lies. It's going to run. So probably 188, I reckon. 186, something like that. It's going to push it to the right a bit. So I think 186 is where we want to be. 187. We'll take that. Let's see what happens. This is good. Go, boys. You can just tell. Oh, look at this. Run it out, boy. Jack Nicklaus. Loving it. No, I didn't know that Korea made a golf game. I haven't seen it. Jack did win this tournament in 1986. One of the most famous wins ever. His last majors. So what? His last of his 18 majors. And there it goes. You beauty. How old was he? My mind thinks, or my memory thinks he was 43, I think. Something like that. But yeah, it was his 18th major. He hadn't won one for a while. So there goes an example there of some, like Nakajima. He's distance 7.2, but a lot of 6s and stuff like that. But yeah, no, Jack shot a 6 under par. A 6 under par on the back 9 and on the 4th round of the Masters in 1986 to win this thing. I remember it. Oh, they don't love this, but I think it's safe. Alright, we're on fire here, boys. This 11th, this is a tricky little hole. Okay, we're just going to be safe. It's pushing it right to left. Ooh, fairway's 100%. We've got nothing. Okay, so this is a completely flat lie. Okay, that helps us. Let's just be conservative, though. I think we want to be about 164. Sounds good. 163 is nice. Okay, let's see what happens here, boys. Just stay out of the water. Oh, it's big. I must overhit that big time. Come on, boys. Hey, are you still around? Chris, I didn't even know you were still around. Hey, we've got to get onto ED. Got to get my elite for what do you call it? Trading. So we'll do it. Now that Dibs has done it, we've got to do it, else it's a bit of a disgrace. But yeah, thanks for staying in. Love it. Talk soon. Distance of his tee and putting. Yeah, you could definitely hit it, that's for sure. But his biggest, he was most known for his course management. In other words, thinking his way around the course, putting the ball in the right positions, understanding the hazards, understanding, you know, playing conservative where it warranted, that sort of stuff. Slightly downhill, slightly left or right. Let's just putt this, boys. See what happens. It's a difficult putt. Yeah, so he was a very real thinker of the game. Come on, roll it out, mate. Come on, you got to hit it, Jack. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, Discord, yeah. We'll catch up. Cheers, Chris. Have a good one. You beauty. Alright, just got to grab a beverage here, boys. It's right beside me. Boys or girls. was fizzed up. Wasn't a great effort, to be fair. Alright, moving on with our lives. Okay, so we're 4 under par. We're just 3 behind. I think 8 under par is where you need to get to on this. To be 8 or 9 under par, really, to have a chance. We're 4 under par, 2 under par on the day. We've got the best round in the top 15 at this point. And Greg Norman leading, so let's see what's happening. Yeah, Jack is... yeah, for me, yeah, definitely. Totally agree. Because one thing with Jack... I mean, it's close. Because Tiger is unbelievable. And what Tiger did, revolutionised the game. Brought it to the popular masses. Unbelievable influence. Unbelievable golfer. All those dramas he had really cost him because he would have passed Jack. There's no doubt about it. But what Jack did is... One thing people don't realise is if you go and look at his stats... Yeah, he won 18 majors, but he had a crap load of seconds and thirds and fourths and top fives. He was in contention just so often. The one big thing I would say about Jack, though... And this is one thing he says a lot, actually, is that... hold on, let's just hit the shot. Then I'll make my point. Let's hit this high, actually. 160 is where I want to be. 160. He talks about strength of fields a lot. I had it in the water in my first round here, but I'm not going to do it this time. This is awesome. Yes! Jack! Jack! One thing Jack talks about is strength of fields. And he says, like, back in his day, maybe 4 or 5 guys could beat him. Sort of thing. It's a birdie. Yes, we're on. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birdies in the last 7 or 8 holes. On fire. And he says, like, in Tiger's era, which is a totally fair point. Nowadays, there's just like the top 100 can win majors, basically. The quality is just so much better overall. Then again, you can only play against players in the era that you're in. So, he's still, absolutely legend. It's hard to compare eras because it's a completely different game, to be fair. But yeah, I love Jack. He's freaking amazing. 255. This is looking good. Oh yeah, we're giving ourselves a real big chance here, boys. Yeah, Jack did have crappier clubs, there's no doubt about it. But he did, everyone had the same clubs, so... Yes, I'm on fire, you beauty. Yeah, everyone had the same clubs, so it's not really a, Oh, look, a paving way up over there. Okay, right, we're going to be conservative and aim for the hole. Because it's going to pull it to the left here big time. 188, we really want to carry it almost to the pin, 194. Where would 188 be? There. It's in the drink, probably. 194. Okay, it's going to roll a bit though, downhill line. Okay, I just want to be on the green, so it's going to go right to left, you'd think, and it did. Oh, this is solid. Get up. Get up. Oh, this is solid. Ha! Ha! Ah! You little ripper! Come on, boys! Oh, I can't believe this. Right to left. Come on, eagle chance. Yes! It's an eagle. I think we're leading. We're leading by 2. Oh my God. 5 under par, ladies and gentlemen. And we are on fire. This is my best round by a long way. Oh my God. You little ripper. Okay, 242. Where are we here? 412. We want to be... we're not going to hit it 300. You wouldn't expect. Ah, this is awesome. Woo! Come on, boys. Ah, yes. This is amazing. All right, come on. Got to hold our nerve. 14, still 5 holes to go, including this. Big tailwind here. 146, we want to land it. 147. It's going to roll a long way, though. It's probably going to land there and go right off the green, isn't it? So really, we're looking at 143, there or thereabouts. If we hit it high, where are we? Oh. Woo! Okay, boys, this is a bit of a risk. I'm hoping the wind will come into play and we hit it solidly. Let's go. Yep, love it. Yes, I'll take that. I'll take it. Whew, man. You ripper. Come on, boys. Right to left. Let's just putt it up there. See what happens. Just a standard putt. Okay. Oh, man. Come on. Stop. Whew. Okay. Beautiful. Get the eagle. Don't do a Norman. Okay, talking about Norman. Oh, Norman's doing a Norman. He's 2 over par. We've got Bernard Langer, 2 shots behind, but they're on hole 9, so obviously they've got quite a big advantage here. Who else is playing well? No one. Everyone's over par today, except Tom Watson's 1 under par. He's another legend player. Yeah, it was a touch conservative. There's no doubt about it. So obviously there's I think there's probably about a 15 to 20 second lag on the stream, by the way, everybody. So I don't see your comments until, 20 seconds after I've hit the shot. Where are we? 248. Here we go. Oh, this is the 15th. Okay. Let's just get in there somewhere. That'll be good. Bang it. They love it. Oh, yeah. You ripper. Yeah, Norman's pitiful. Oh, this is awesome. I love it. Okay, boys. Oh, you got to press continue. Always forget. 237. Okay, we've got a chance to go for the green here. Okay. It's okay. Really safe. This is tough because I think we've got to land it probably 220. I mean, it's going to go off the back of the green. So we've got to hit it high. It's the first thing. 230 is there, but into the strong wind. I mean, does it matter if it rolls back down here? Probably not. I think we're just going to go for it. Here we go, boys. We're going to go for it. Hold on. Yeah, because it's downhill. Okay, quite a sharp downhill, so this is going to have a big impact. So I think it's going to land about on the upslope. And when did we go there? No. I think if we go over the back, we go over the back. I think that's probably where we're likely to go. Hold on, get up. Whew. Okay, we underhit that, surely. And we're in a terrible position on that lower tier right there. Trying to get over here. It's going to be absolutely average. Contact was, a little bit light. Okay, so this is the one that I'm going to just lag up there. So I'm using lag, and these are usually pretty good, by the way. This is looking real good. Stop. Yeah, he was good. Norman was good. He dominated big time. And there we go. It's another birdie, boys. We are on fire. 6 under par. A lot of the work done on the front 9 as well as the back 9. Oh my gosh, we are 3 shots ahead. Come on. Oh, I can't believe it. We're in contention right here. How's the stream quality coming through, everybody? Hopefully it's all good. Let me have a look. I've got it up over here. Oh, it looks okay, doesn't it? Hopefully you're watching it at 1080. High def. Should be good. Okay, here we go. The 17th. The famous 17th. Alright, let's see what's going on here, boys. We've got to take advantage of the hill, that's for sure. So I think we aim at... It's going to hurt us a bit. So I think 175, somewhere around that is perfect. 180 a bit high. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Can you choose any shot on this game? On WGT you can rightfully choose to chip on the green, which I always do. I don't think you can chip on the green. I think the green is the exclusion. But here, as you can see here, I've got normal and punch and that sort of stuff. Now, this is the last year's version of the game. The new version's about to come out in like a month. Something like that. And so I know there's a few adjustments around that. It won't be too much different to this, by the way. But, so what you can do with this game is you buy the game and you get some seasons with it, but then you can buy additional seasons. So you might go, oh, I want to replay 1997 season. So then you buy the season off the company, and you can replay that 1997 PGA season. You can do European seasons, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, here we go, boys. If we can get this on the green close, it'll be amazing. It's looking good to me because you can take advantage of the slope. Get up. I'm way short. We get one clap. This is usually packed. Okay. Contact was pretty good. Okay, just misjudged that totally. Slightly uphill. I'm just going to putt this. I'm not going to lag it. Come on, you got to get up, boy. That was a chance here, I reckon. Big chance. No, it didn't hit it. Okay, we take the par. We take the par on 16, and we are 3 shots ahead. Will it be enough? It'll be nice just to get another bird. Yeah, it's completely different to GT. I don't think there's multiplayer in this, though. I'm not too sure. I have to have a look. But this is all about, like I say, this is sort of like taking that tabletop and dice, like dice and card game, and recreating it onto the computer, because it's got that randomness to it. Like, I'm going to play a season soon and do, I might look to replay the PGA season from not last year, the year before, and be Danny Lee, for example. Ryan Fox is in this game. All the golfers, like, it's real. It's like all the real golfers, and like I say, everyone's rated up here. And you can see miss tendency is balanced, shot height is normal, so you could have a higher shot height, preferred shape is straight, the overall rating, you know, all that sort of stuff. So it says events, wins, top 10 and cuts. The reason that's all 0 is because I haven't done a season, but as you go through a season, oh, he was 46, there we go, it says age 46. So he was 46 when you won it. And so you've got a whole lot of view options up here. You can, you know, change it to whatever you want. There's heaps of options. It's cool, but you do have to download mods to get all the real player pictures, and because obviously with licenses, as I said earlier, you don't get all the real players and everything like that. Or you get the real player names, but you don't get like the flags. You got to add that. You got to add the player pictures. But there's like a program that you download, and it just does it all automatically for you. It's mint. It's real easy. Come on, get up, get past this tree here. Nice. That's beautiful. That's got to almost be all 3 greens, I reckon. That felt real good. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it's a cool game. 121. Okay, I really want to pitch this about 110 if I can. Sandwich is not working for me. If I had a high thing, 112, where would that be? 112 would be there. Oh, yeah, I'd rather be a little bit bigger than shorter, just with that bunker. Get up. Oh, it did. Roll it out. Oh, you beauty! What a beautiful shot. And I was a little bit short too. Lucky I went a bit harder. And another bird. Yeah, I definitely like to see the competitions and stuff like that. I'll have to have a look. At the end of this hole, I'll have a look and see if there's, at the end of the tournament, see if there's multiplayer. If there was, that would be unbelievable. That would be, like, make it so much more fun. Okay, here we are. So, the situation is Jack Nicklaus is not... excuse me, I'm choking. 9 under par, 4 shots ahead, but obviously the other players have got a lot of holes to go, but we are absolutely caning it here, boys, and I am loving it. Let's go, boys. Come on, let's finish it off. I would take a par here is what I want, at least. But I would, a birdie would be amazing. Oh, I've had a beautiful shot right here. Oh, I'm in the bunkers, am I? I am. Man, I smashed that. It was carry of 240. I'm an idiot. Okay. This is where so 120 minimum, 125. So we really want a 130. Yeah. I'm just going to hit it there. Center of the green, just hope for the best. Yes, I think it's good. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Oh, that was fluky as. Okay, come on. If we nail this, I think we win. We do! Oh my god, a 29 on the back 9. 29. We got a 1 under par on the... How did we only get 1 under par on the... Oh, because we got that double, that's right. After getting that double bogey, I didn't think it would get anywhere. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birdies and an eagle on the back. That makes it 7 under par on the back. 1 under par. 8 under par, which is better than what it was. Oh, look at this little thing over here. I like that. And we have put ourselves in a sensational position. So let's check out the leaderboard here. 64, 10 under par, 5 shot lead. Surely from here. So let's go play hole. Another hole ticks over. Another hole ticks over. We're still 5 shots ahead. Another hole ticks over. We are 5 shots ahead. Okay, surely we've got this in the bag. 4 shots now, but he's in the clubhouse. 5 shots for 2, 3 to play. Surely, you think we've got this now. We've definitely got this now. Last hole. We're going to win this by bloody 4 shots, everybody. And there we go. We have emulated the great Jack Nicklaus to win the 1986 Masters, this time by 4 shots, which he won it by 1 shot. So we absolutely annihilated that record. Absolutely love it. So what we can do right here is we can go here. We can go to the hole stats. And this just gives us a bit more information. So you can see all the different info right here. So on all the different holes, longest drive today on hole number 1 was 285. Closest approach was by us, 9.75 feet. Now, one thing I've got to figure out is how do I show my individual stats for the round? No, I'm not too sure how we do that. But I'd love to know how I get my. I'd love to see all my what you might call it, like green regulation, all that sort of stuff. I think we go finish scenario. I don't think it showed it. I'm not too sure how it works. But anyway, there we go. There we go. I go to golfers. So as you can see, look, these are stats for Africa. I tell you, like if I was playing a proper season, so let's go into no, hold on. Yeah, extra golf was here, and we go to. I think I started playing a season here. Here we go. So here's an example of what a season would look like. Here goes a money list. You can sort it by, greens and regulation. Who's the best? You can look at all these stats. You can sort it by par 3 average. Who's the best on par 3s? Absolutely everything. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's multiplayer. I'm pretty sure there's not. That would be a great addition. I'm not too sure how they would add it into the game. Thanks, Jim Bob. I appreciate it, mate. I'm very, very happy with that. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's Action PC Golf. It's actually a cool little program. I love it. It's a really fun game. And like I say, you can replay an entire season if you want. You can go and buy more courses. It's got all the tutorials. It tells you everything. But yeah, I'm pretty chuffed that we managed to get Jack Nicklaus across the line. I wasn't expecting it at all because it's a pretty difficult game sometimes. But yeah, really good fun. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. If you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. That would be appreciated. And watch out for my videos on my channel. But until next time, everybody, take it easy. Have a great night.